name is Gomiya. I am, indeed, a bear. And I am not currently in my dumpster right now. No. I'm in a very nice domicile because, um, my one of the interns that I'm very familiar with, I called her, um, after my car got stolen, and she was like, yeah, you can stay with me, for tonight, and I'll drive you, in the morning back to your dumpster so we can get the locks on the dumpster changed. So, yeah, I am not currently, streaming with my usual, setup, but I can see chat, as you can see on the right. I am streaming directly from my iPad. Do I think that anyone is actually going to attend the stream? Fuck no. I'm really, honestly, legitimately surprised that I can find it in myself to actually stream tonight. But, I've been missing streaming for a while. My Kinker score is a lot better, by the way. I know that some people were asking about that, and I haven't had the chance to say that, yes. It turns out that if you put mouthwash and baking soda on your canker sore, it does in fact heal faster. But yeah, today's gonna be a pretty short stream because I just wanted to make sure that I was streaming at some point in the day, because I missed it and I wanted to stay fairly consistent with my schedule. So yeah, today I will be just folding my clothes. I will not be doing much of anything else, because I could play Genshin on stream, but I also just straight up don't want to. I'm really fucking tired, so after this stream I will probably just head to bed. But, for right now, today's stream will just be me sort of folding my clothes. I am in the process of folding my clothes right now, and decompressing, because I feel like I've been putting a lot on myself for the last few days. Also, I've been drawing stuff, so that's what you're looking at on the left side of the screen. The right side is just me just kind of jury-rigging a chat. Man, I can't believe this is actually working out, kind of. I should probably do this more often whenever I do have the opportunity to just sort of have a chat on my Twitch. Actually, you know what, let me refresh this. Alright. Because I actually had this all ready to go before the stream started, so I don't know. I've actually never done this before, so I don't know if, one, I don't know if anyone's in the stream to actually check on it, and two, I actually don't know if this format works. I also know that the topic for the stream is incorrect, and I apologize for that. I will not be changing it. I'm just tired, guys. I want to get all these clothes folded and I want to go to sleep. What am I doing with my life? Well, a lot of the plans that I had today were pretty much straight up cancelled. I mean, streams and my car getting stolen aside, I mean, I did have other things that I wanted to do, but they were pretty much cancelled. So it's not as though I had something very, very important to do today, besides just getting all of my laundry done. So that's one good thing, I guess, that I didn't have work to go to. I did have one job thing, but that ended up moving to another day. Yeah, everything other than that was pretty easy to move around. I will have access to my little dumpster tomorrow. And once I do have access to it, I should be able to get an alternative form of transportation going, so I will be able to go to work that evening too. I don't know. I just got really, really lucky. I mean, I got really unlucky in the sense that if I had actually taken care of my stuff, I wouldn't be dealing with all this in the first place, but yeah, So far I feel like I've gotten off pretty light considering what could have happened to me. This kind of feels like the first time I started streaming, when I'd just be sort of talking to literally no one, and then my chat would be completely empty for the entire stream, and I'd just be sort of spitballing things that I want to do, or just things that I've been thinking about lately. Maybe that's the part of my streams that I've been coming to realize that I'm getting a little bit frustrated with. I talk a lot about things that I want to do, but I never end up doing them simply because, I don't know, I just get tired or lazy. Or, well, really just tired. Were I filled with energy, there's 1,000 things that I would like to do with my day, but I just don't have the amount of energy that I suppose real people do. I don't know if this is a real person thing or a bear thing, I don't know. I cannot stress this enough. I am literally just a bear. I don't know anything about what I'm supposed to be doing and what I'm not supposed to be doing. But yeah. Things are going fine. Talk to the police. They never told me if it was likely that I would be getting my car back, but I'm assuming that... well, I looked up the statistics online, and it turns out that the statistics of me knowing what happened to my car is actually pretty high. Like, 50% chance. The chances that I will be able to get my car back completely untouched is 1 in 5. And I'm not going to roll my chances on that. I know Gotcha way too well to know what the outcome of that is probably going to be. But I do know that I don't really mind, so long as the person in question did not steal anything that I can't replace. I'm pretty okay with what they took, honestly. Which was really just the car. I left everything else at home. But as for the future of this channel, what do I want to do with the future of this channel? I've been thinking about a lot of things, like way back in the beginning process of me planning stuff for this channel, I was making an animation for the opening of this channel. Kind of like what let's see, what's Selentatsky or Rosemi Lovelock have for their openings. Like, I made the song specifically to match up with the animation that I was going to make. But while making the song was actually probably one of the easiest parts of doing all of the work on making this channel come to life, making the animation's a little bit harder for me because I am, like, actually trained in drawing. So I feel like my sense of perfectionism is getting in the way of me actually making something that you guys can look at. I'm really considering just kind of making a simpler version of the intro animation that I really want to make. Making the intro animation that I really want to make. It's just so you guys have something besides, like, the thumbnail. And it'll be easier on me too, honestly, because then I don't have to keep on replacing the thumbnail with something, you know? I'll always have a thumbnail up for you guys to look at, and I don't have to customize it anymore, and it'll be just something off of my plate once I get it done. I just haven't done it yet. Which I feel like is the problem with a lot of things. I'm just like, oh, this is going to take too much time, I don't have enough time to do this. But on the overall, the amount of time that I take to do other things that would make this one thing easier would actually, it's actually, I'm coming up with a net zero. It's like, well, I could spend a couple of days making this look really, really good, and then have it, and then that would be so much stress off of me that getting it done in the first place would probably be less stress than actually trying to ignore the fact that it's giving me stress in the first place. You know? Maybe that's the problem in general. I just don't make things easy for myself generally. Alright, I just got some shirts. Shirt and underpants. Also, now that I'm at my intern's place, we were talking about how a lot of my clothes don't fit me anymore. And she was like, you know, I've got a whole bunch of clothes that don't fit me anymore. Do you want to try some on? You can take them off my hands. And for a lot of my lives, I've been a little sibling. So on the one hand, I wasn't really sure if I wanted to like accept more used clothing. But it turns out that her fashion sense is really, really good. So while we don't have the exact same fashion sense, the stuff that was too small for her was actually about the right size for me. So I now have a bunch of clothes that I didn't need to pay for that fit me and honestly look pretty good. So I'm happy about that, honestly. You know, gotta look at the positives in life. Not that I've really been looking at the negatives. I mean, I did just get my car stolen today, but on the other hand, I don't actually feel that bad about it. It's like it never happened, honestly. I think that people have been worried about whether I've been feeling bad about it, and I think my nurse intern friend was like, I'd feel terrible if I were in your situation, but that's just not me, I think. Maybe I'm just crazy, but I don't think about the way things affect me negatively unless it's just like slapping me in the face and I'm like, okay, I can't ignore this anymore, you know? Or there is something here that I cannot ignore in the first place. What it comes down to in the end is that when I say that things don't make me uncomfortable, I really, truly, sincerely mean it. And whenever they do make me feel uncomfortable, I'll say something, you know? I don't have problems generally with the idea of speaking up for myself. Sometimes the reality is that it's really hard for me to speak up for myself, but on the other hand, I do try to do it. I know that it's a problem that I sometimes don't talk about myself, but in this one specific case, I don't feel like there's a lot to talk about. I don't feel guilty. I do feel kind of weird that I wasn't taking care of my stuff as well as I should have, but not particularly guilty, no. Alright, almost done folding that. Maybe I'll keep working on drawing when I'm done here. I don't know. I do want this stream to be about an hour long, but I also realize that there's literally no one in here, so maybe I will just sort of vibe, draw something. Maybe I'll make this private, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Being the creator of my own content is making me feel very, like, I feel like I shouldn't have as much power as I do. Being able to create my own content and say, hey, this is what I feel like represents me. It's kind of a wild feeling, to be honest. I didn't realize that it would come with a lot of like, oh, I can just do this? Yes, I can just do this. No one's actually paying attention to me, so like, why not? I feel like once I figured out that no one was paying attention to the bullshit that I do, it was actually a very freeing feeling. Alright, that's that folded. Just need to fold this, do some more shirts. Wait, my shorts! My favorite shorts! Guys, I have a favorite pair of shorts, and I put it through hell because I wear it so often, but I love this pair of shorts so much. It's a good pair of shorts. I love these shorts. close, man. This is actually not taking as long as I thought it would. I thought this would be a longer stream, but I guess not. Wait, is this shirt okay? Are you okay? Good. I don't know. If no one ends up coming to the stream, I may just play Genshin. Or, I think that the safer thing to do would just be, it's been about 20 minutes now. Maybe I'll just draw. I'll draw, and then for about 40 minutes, and then I'll log off, and then I'll log on to Genshin and get all my dailies done, because I still haven't done that yet. I don't know. I feel like people expect me to freak out a lot more than I actually do. I don't want to, though. It feels like a waste of time. When I could be, like, doing things that actually emotionally affect me, you know? I also don't know if my microphone is actually picking me up. So I do apologize if it's just a blank screen for the past 20 minutes. And it's gonna be another blank screen for another, let's see, 40 minutes? But whatever. My clothes are almost done. Just need to do this shirt, my underpants, and then I guess I will be drawing. It'll be fun. Alright. Underpants, underpants. I'm gonna wear some underpants. Underpants! Hello. Thank you very much, Zeramus. I didn't actually think that anyone would be coming by. This is just gonna be a very quiet stream, so if you're just here to say hi, well, hello. Nothing much is gonna be happening. I will be working on this drawing a little bit later, but for right now, it is just me vibing and folding my clothes. I just got them out of the dryer, so I will be folding my clothes for maybe another 5 minutes. How are you, by the way? If you're just here to say hi, you can just tell me what you're up to and then leave. But I would like you to know that I hope that you're having a wonderful day, or a wonderful night, or a wonderful whatever time it is of day it is, wherever you are. Alright. It's my underpants, and then I'm gonna put it all in my hamper, and then I'm all done. Yay! Folding clothes is easy. I'll put clothes here, and then shirts here. Underpants. Yeah. Here. More underpants here. Pants here, and then the blanket that I laundered goes up top, and then I'm done. Yay! No more folding clothes. Sweet 2-week vacation and burn myself with a ball of hot aluminum. No! Well, the 2 weeks vacation sounds great, but burning yourself with a ball of hot aluminum, not as great. I hope you're okay. Why do you have a ball of hot aluminum, by the way? I just hope that you weren't microwaving it. I don't know why you would microwave aluminum. Alright. Yay. I'm all done folding my clothes. Oh, this bed is so nice. I'm not at my domicile right now, so you can go back to the VOD for this if you want to know what actually happened, but the reason why this stream is so weird is because I'm not... Oh, hi Pixel, how are you? And thanks again for wanting to get yelled at by my bot. Welcome, welcome, I hope you're doing alright. I will be drawing for about 35 minutes, and then I will be logging off because I want to play Genshin and go to sleep. Oh my god, I'm so tired. But yeah, let's... Actually, I'm gonna move this over here. I'm a welder, and the section where I was welding fell because the heat burned a bit of my hand. Another part of my heart. Oh no! Holy shit! Oh my god, I hope you're okay. Jesus fuck.
That sounds really intense. I really do hope you're all right. Good God. I've never done any welding. Just like little bits of soldering. So, let me just close my base because you guys know who I am. Uh, yeah, that sounds really, really dangerous and painful. I'm so sorry. Alright, let me just put this over here. Let me mirror this so it's small. And then make this a little bit smaller, and I'll be working on this down here. Go. There we go. Now I can work. Yay. I wish I had some music to put on, but unfortunately, I left my phone, in my room, but yeah. My normal getting injured with metal is a part of your normal daily life, good God. I mean, thank you for your service. You are braver than the U.S. Marines, I guess, but good gravy. Well, I do hope you're doing all right at the very least. I know that injuries like this can seem... It seems pretty bad to me, but since you seem to be all right with talking with me, I'm sure you're all right. Right, let me just get the right color for this so I can start relining this. I won't die. Good, good, good. Dying is bad. I've died several fucking times. It's almost nothing. Oh my God. I've been burnt in a lot of my lives. I think I have died of burning in one of my lives, but I don't like remembering that one. That was really unpleasant. But yeah, not really pleasant. I do hope you're all right. But as long as you say you're all right, I won't make too big of a deal about it. What was I talking about before you got here? I guess, like, my future plans for my streams. Because, again... Oh, hello, Kyoakana. Well, I was interested in getting into welding, but now I'm terrified. Thanks, LOL. Oh, no. Oh, God. Got the worst burn on my neck with a hot pole I cut with a fire torch during my school day for welding. Christ almighty. Yeah, it is a little scary. I don't think I've ever gotten into anything serious with soldering. I think the most I've ever done to myself that wasn't, like, fatal was this one time when I left hot glue on my finger. The reasons for that were pretty stupid. But anyway, it blistered and I'd still have the scar, even on this body to this day, which is really, really bad. But I feel like getting, like, metal burns has to be, like, way, way worse. I'm clumsy. You're so clumsy that I guess you're not afraid of it anymore. I mean, I guess on the one hand, that's good for your everyday life, just getting by on a day-to-day basis. But on the other hand, good God, bro. You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta value yourself. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Have you ever seen that one video that's I think it's a Vine, and it's just this guy dancing in New York, and he's not really wearing clothes, but he's just saying, love yourself. Respect yourself. Yeah, that's me with you guys. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Take care of my what? Doesn't work in my vocabulary. You gotta, though. You gotta. No one's out there taking care of you when you get to a certain age, You gotta take care of yourself. And if you are lucky to have somebody else watching out for you, that's good. But you also need to be like, hey, I am the only person who's going to be sticking around with me for the rest of my life, including, down to the grave. So you do have to, like, consider the fact that you need to take care of yourself, Please actually take care of yourself, The art's looking really good, by the way. I love to see the process of creating art since it feels so foreign. I can't even draw a circle without it looking like a deformed potato. I think that's fair to say. I kind of like saying to people who say to me, "Oh, you do art? Oh, I'm no good at art." I like to say to those kinds of people that the way I got good at art is through all of my lives, I drew when I should have been doing other things. So I figure that people who don't know how to draw were doing other things that generally were valuable and not drawing. Drawing a perfect circle is actually pretty hard. Yeah, I think that one of the teachers at one of my high schools um, was in like a perfect circle drawing contest, I think, at one point. Because they have those. Just people who just warm up and then like draw a perfect circle on their chalkboard. It's really bizarre. I can't draw a perfect circle. Valuable. Or at least like, something that brings joy to your life, you know? I feel like that's valuable, don't you? Like getting into something that makes you happy. I gave up on drawing work since my notes weren't good and decided going to welding, another type of artwork. And I feel like that's really valid. I wasn't the greatest person at like soldering, but I did a metals class. Like I made jewelry for a little bit. And that was fun. I liked that life when I was a jeweler. I didn't really get much of anywhere with it, but I really enjoyed the process of being able to say, hey, I made this. And it's not a drawing, it's something else, you know? It's a lot of fun being able to say, I made this thing creatively. And I feel like that's not like something that you can just like limit just to drawing. Like if you're creative at all, like if you make something, I feel like you need to look at yourself and go, hey, I do this thing that not a lot of people actually do. And that's actually really cool. You got to be okay with yourself, whenever you do stuff like that. All right, there we are. There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh. Now that I've got the design for this character down, I'm feeling so happy about her. I feel like she is really adorable as a character. I really love these if for anyone who doesn't know, I'm currently in the very beginning parts of a D&D campaign right now, and I'm drawing some of the characters that we're playing. And I'm not playing this character. This is being played by somebody else. But I really, really enjoy her character so far, and I think that she's very adorable. So I'm glad that I've been given pretty much full reign to actually see what I can design for her. It's a lot of fun. I started when I was 5, passing 1 hour each night trying to do the 150 first generation Pokemon and never gone to class. But it took a lot of years to reach where I am, even if I lack in some place. Yeah. To be here where I can look at this and say, hey, I'm pretty okay at drawing. This is a pretty okay drawing. Like, I would not feel bad about somebody spending money on this. To get this good, I spent, how many lives? God. At least 20 lives. So about 20 years trying to get, like, any semblance of me going, okay, I drew this and I can do this consistently and this looks fine. So that's why I say to people who say they can't draw that they spent that time doing something else valuable. Like, I literally mean it. I don't feel like I worked hard on anything in my life except learning how to draw. Other things I just kind of did because I liked it. Drawing, I worked really, really hard to try and get good at it. And I feel like I could have spent that time, going into things that I was actually good at, like writing or I don't know. What am I good at? Being good at standard. I could have studied. But no, I did this. I did a lot of drawing. No. I could have gotten it better at Japanese. Take my money. Well, I'll take your money as soon as I have commissions off open, which I don't think I'll ever have commissions open in a sane, timely manner. So I do apologize for that. Oh, you probably yeah. Hi, Kyoakuna. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that that was you, but I didn't want to assume. But it's really good to see you here. I was a little bit like I like joking around a lot, but at the same time, I'm just like, oh my fucking god, I'm a fucking clown. Should I be joking around with complete strangers as much as I do? So I do apologize if I said anything like in terribly fucking weird, but it is just because I'm a terribly fucking weird person. But I am glad that you are I really am glad that you're excited about the campaign, because I am too. Like I genuinely really want to get that one shot on Sunday like going, because I feel like you had this really interesting character, and like I would personally be okay with the DM just doing whatever with my character, especially if it's that sort of singularly strange. But at the same time, I also totally get the idea that you wanted to get introduced with everybody else. So, on the one hand, it's not as though I would be doing the exact same thing if I were in your shoes. On the other hand, though, I'm genuinely interested in your character, and if you have that same interest in like reaching out with that character and saying how will this character sort of bounce off everybody else, I'm totally down for that. I really want to know how Evan will interact with everybody else. I can show you one of my last drawings you had Discord. There's nothing at all about tentacle holding. No. There's nothing illegal about it. We won't tell Gail about all the tentacles we are going to hold. This is not going to be like a calamari session. We're gonna totally make. Like, can we like at some point go to an Italian restaurant and people be like, oh no, we're holding the calamari. We're tentacle holding. Gail, is this illegal? Is this illegal yet? Are we illegal yet? uh, I do have a Discord. I do have a Discord channel. I generally do not give my Discord out, but if you go to my Discord channel, I do have places where people can post their own art and drawings. It is called Fridge Door. Just put it there, and I will look upon it and be like, yes, you have created this, and you have made me very proud, as your bear friend. I have so many thoughts about being called a mom still. I don't want to be anyone's mom. Oh, good gravy. But yeah. Is the Discord on the list? All you need to do, I think, is type !Discord, and I think my bot will give you the invite. I'm sorry that I can't do it myself. I can see chat, but I can't really interact with it because of the way this is all set up. Like just now just now I was just like moving it up and down to see if I have a place to actually put it there for you. I'm so sorry. But yeah, there it is. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, just go there, join my Discord, and if you go to Fridge Door, that's the space I have for people who want to post their own art. I can't promise that I'll see it tonight because, like I said, I do just kind of want to stream for a little bit and then go play Genshin and then fall asleep. But yeah, definitely post your art there. I want to take a look at it. I'm actually super stressed out since it's my first time playing and a bit socially awkward if I'm being honest. Oh no. Well, with the creativity that you went into making. Oh, it's called Fridge. Oh, that's right. Oh, I need to set your permissions. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I have to like manually set your permissions. Go ahead and just sit on that for a little bit. It will have to wait until the stream goes offline, but I do manually have to accept you into the stream. into the server. But then after that, you will be able to post it. I'm so sorry about that. It's just that I'm very stupid and I don't know how to automate the approval process. So yeah, you might need to wait for a second while I until I get offline and I can go into the mod permissions and make sure that you get into the server. Sorry about that, by the way. I know that's a little bit confusing. It'll only take a second once the stream goes offline. Proceed to cry. Ojima, Don't cry this late at night. Your eyes will get puffy and you'll have a headache in the morning. No más, no bueno. If this is your first time playing, I'm actually really surprised that about that because you went with a really cool concept with your character, and I thought, hey, this is somebody who like really puts a lot of thought into their characters. I wonder if they are the type of person to have had a lot of experience with D&D before. And to hear that you haven't is actually very surprising to me. I'm no weak getting a headache to the headache. Please don't. Just take care of yourself. Love yourself. Accept yourself. No. Yeah, I've played a lot of D&D in my time, so I haven't seen anybody do stuff like what you're doing with Evan right now. So I'm really curious about, and now I'm really curious as to maybe not as to why you've joined the campaign, but more the motivation behind wanting to make a character like yours, because I think the concept is so fucking cool. I've just consumed a lot of D&D content and I've been dying to get into it. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm not really into Critical Role or anything. I think that the only D&D stuff that I do besides actually playing D&D is I've listened to a lot of the Adventure Zone, but that's about it. But yeah. I also listened to Friends at the Table, which is a smaller D&D podcast. And I think those are the only two that I'm really actually interested in. But yeah, I've never actually listened to like Critical Role or anything like super popular besides the Adventure Zone. But yeah, if you really want to get into it, I'd say that you've gone with a very, very cool start, and I'm really excited to see where you go with this character. That being said though, if you're worried about being good at it, I'd say don't. I think a lot of improv, which is what we're basically doing, right? Like all D&D is just free form improv with a lot of other people. The thing about improv is that if you do it with the right types of people, you don't have to be the center of all the good ideas all the time ever. You should be able to even put forth like even kind of a half-assed or a terrible idea, and then someone should be able to come in and go, oh, I can actually make this really cool, or I can make this really good, or I can make this work. And that's how all good improv goes, you know? It's just a bunch of people taking care of each other and trying to make a really cool story. So if you're ever worried about like the campaign going wrong or like something going badly or it being boring or whatever, I mean, I don't know about the others or their thoughts about improv or whatever, but I've got your back, you know? You know, as soon as we start. I'm so excited about starting. I really hope we start soon. Okay. So, yeah, Evil. Oh, she's a spider lady and I love her. She is so cute. I cannot wait. I just want to have fun. Damn, I actually really appreciate that. Yeah. If you've never taken an improv class, if you I feel like acting in general is just sports for nerds in that it's one of the only ways to get into like a sports kind of environment if you're not like athletically gifted. It's kind of an environment in which you have to be supported or else nothing gets done. So people are like, okay, how do we cooperate? How do we support each other? You know? And I feel like improv is really good for that. That being said, I know that D&D is not exactly improv, but one thing that you can always do is be like, hey, how do I move the scene along? What is something in character I can do that is interesting, that will help us move along? And I think that as long as everybody's in the same boat of being like incredibly good fans of like not only of the campaign but of, you know, each other, then a lot of really cool things can happen, you know? No problem. I really like I think that for me in general, it's really hard for me to like butt out or not be real like kind of nosy, to be honest. I like knowing that things are going okay for others, and I like being able to help if I can. I don't always succeed, but you know, it's as long as you try, right? Okay, Bear, I am now here. Hello, Pixel. I am Bear. How are you? How are you? I am currently at Nurse Chan's house, and I am going to be drawing for a little bit longer because I want this stream to be about an hour long before I pass out. That you are fine. I'm glad. I'm glad. I know that you've got work tomorrow, so I'm not expecting you to like I said, this stream is gonna be like another 15 minutes at most. I'm so fucking tired. But yeah, I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad that I was able to get at least one stream in. Also, do you like how Eastfield looks? I'm just making shit up for her, but I know that she is your character, so if there's anything that you don't like or anything that you want me to add, do let me know. I am making this out of the kindness of my heart, but I also don't want to suck at it, you know? You good? It's been a long day. Yeah, it has. Lots of cancellations, lots of weird shit happening. I got a burger, though. I ate the burger. The burger with my mouth. With my mouth. Oh, also, Kyoakana is here, and the person who plays Evan in the D&D campaign. So yeah, I've been having a lovely conversation. She looks good so far. Yeah. Yeah, I am. Howdy, y'all. Yeah. I honestly don't know who's in the stream right now. I put on the stream because I was like, I really miss streaming and my Kinker Sword is done, but I don't know if I should stream because I'm also kind of tired, but I also have laundry that I actually do want to get done. So I got my laundry folded, and actually I feel like almost nobody here was here for that part, and now that I'm drawing, people are actually here for that. Oh, I have Java Minecraft now, so I can join the server. Yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, oh, I do need to give you permissions and stuff for that. Okay, I need to get you whitelisted. When I get back to my domicile, probably on sometime Sunday, maybe, if we can like have a second to chat before or after the D&D campaign, the one shot on Sunday. I think that's the most likely day we can get it done by the weekend. But if you wanted to just like get in touch with me on Monday and try and see if we can get it working, then that's also cool. You and your manual positions. No, I'm not doing this to be exclusionary. I'm just stupid and I don't know how to make things automatic. I wish I knew how to make things automatic. I just do everything myself because I don't know how robots work. All right. All right, if you're not stressed, then I'm not stressed. That's all good. That's all good. I would like to say that aside from your art being awesome, it's awesome that you're making this portrait at all. The last thing I expected to see when joining this was someone as good as you drawing my character. Was just an easy bully. Oh god, this does not bode well for the future of my channel. But yeah, you're welcome. I have been doing art for a very long time. It is one of my jobs that I am happy to talk about. I do draw for money, and it is the only reason why I'm any good at it. Yeah, I've just been labeled as the comedic straight man and you surfer. You're the Tsukomi. That's so sad. Um, I think that in general, I draw specifically just to make me happy. So anything that you see out of this campaign, uh, that I've drawn specifically, it is because we did something really cool or something happened that made me really excited, and I was like, that I need to draw that right now. So I don't feel like it's a favor to anyone is the thing. I feel like this is something that I shouldn't be paid for because I would have done it anyway, you know? So I what I'm saying is don't feel like you owe me anything for this. I would have done this for free and I really enjoy it. And I'm really happy and excited to get our characters into more situations where it would be fun to like draw them doing things, you know? I won't spawn off and I'm a ghost cursed by the god of welding coming time to time, don't worry. Yeah. Don't be a stranger, but don't be my enemy either. Yeah, Gomi is a bard. Wait, what? Am I a bard? Though if I talk about R34, the price increases exponentially. Yeah, just don't talk about X or Y, or else the thing that you know what I'm talking about will double again. I am no bard. And then I, stab a Nazgul in the fucking neck. Oh, I was looking at commercials for that new fucking what D&D movie that's coming out next year, and it has Chris Pine as the bard, and I'm like, hey, yo, that's me. I'm the bard. It's up to 3,500. You sing and draw. You bard. Yeah, I sing and draw, and sometimes I make jokes, and sometimes they're fucking good. I also have no fucking self-control. I sing, I draw, I actually play the instrument that my bard is playing. I don't know who I am. I'm a fictional bear. Chris Pine, bard, 200%. Yes, this is actually true. I was like looking at him like, what class is he gonna be in this D&D movie? And then he was like, then they were like at the very end, oh, he plays the lute. And I'm like, fuck. That's so Chris Pine. I saw that trailer. It's so quippy. It is so quippy. It is like the product of like the Marvel hell we've been in for the past 10 years. But I feel like I'm okay with it because one, Chris Pine is in it, and I'm not like expecting high art. I'm expecting a fun time, and it does look like a really fun time. And sometimes she does voice imitations, pure bard. I don't do voice imitations. I just make voices, and you guys think that I think that it's more than enough money. Haha, joke. According to Seal, you are cute, adorable, and squishable. I disagree. You are primal, goofy, and need a minimum safe distance. If I was cute, adorable, and squishable, I think that I would have a different avatar. I would have an avatar where people would be like, oh, this is a moe cute. I am no moe. I am no moe cute. Me stabbing the Nazgul again. I don't think that there's anything wrong with moe Kim, for the record. It's just not me. I don't feel like I'm very cute. So I think you're right in that sense. I am primal, goofy, and need a minimum safety. My voice would be higher as well. This is true. Although, I mean, for people who have attended my hate streams, my visual novel streams, you guys know that's not strictly. I do this by choice, is what I'm saying. Never fix the exterior unless you find the treasure buried inside. Is this kind of a what am I trying to think of here? A book by its cover kind of thing. Um, a not all that glitters is gold kind of thing. Primal, goofy, and a need a minimal safe distance. I know what you mean by that, but I'm also thinking like, well, gosh, Mickey. I'm a fucking Disney. Okay, speaking of fucking Disney characters, I have been thinking about the fact that I can do an okay Mickey voice that I could probably upgrade into a pretty good Mickey voice, but I'm just wondering if I should inflict that at any point on the world. Yeah, books cover like the thing. I can do Mickey, Minnie, and some Goofy. Okay, so you do realize that the next time that we voice chat, you are going to be doing every single one of these things, so I can fucking judge you. Go, I want the Mickey voice. Let me see. Hiya. Yeah, yeah. It's like I got clued into like the head voice stuff. And I know I really need to work on it, but I feel like it's there and I just need to work on it. Sometimes I can do Scooby. Donald is insanely hard. Sometimes I can do Scooby. You know, one time, I think the funniest thing one of the researchers in my life actually did was demonstrate the fact that he was a crazy person, but also could do a really fucking good Donald Duck. Mickey goes higher. Oh my gosh. Really? Like that high? That seems really, really high. All right. I'll workshop it. I'll workshop it. I'll actually record myself. I'll do my karaoke practice, and then after that, it'll be fucking Michael M. Mouse practice. Oh my god, I didn't actually realize it was that high. Good god, good fucking gravy. Yes, nurture your talents. I feel like when you say that, you're like putting your fingertips together and going, yes, more. Like, a whole make my flower grow. Oh, hey. Hey, thank you for the gifted sub. I don't know what to do for people who do gifted subs. I actually don't know what that means, except you spent money to make people's enjoyment of the stream more. I do appreciate it. Become the best gosh darn Mickey the world has ever seen. Oh, yeah, and then whenever the real Mickey comes out to, I don't know, fucking murder me for copyright infringement, I can just be like, you may have won the battle, but you'll never be on the right side of history. And then he'll just fucking gank me. I can also do Stitch and Gollum. Be happy, stop complaining. Yeah, let's fucking go. Yeah. My precious. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been the type of person to actually do voice impressions. I only like pull it out. I feel like you call me a bard, but I feel like bards are people who are like class clowns. I was never really a class clown in any of my lives. I just kind of make funny jokes, but I didn't really think that I was actually a funny person. I only did it whenever I felt like I could get away with it. So people calling me weird things like funny or creative or whatever is really fucking bizarre to me. DMCB about on your ass. I'm protected by parody law. Nah, drama. You think that I'm a drama? Okay. I will be completely fair. I've been in recent contact with a lot of people who have a lot to do with theater, and they are often surprised that I was never a drama kid in any of my lives. I think that in a couple of the lives where I was in college, I did, in fact, complete a theater minor, but none of my theater experiences were ever in grade school. Oh, another one. Well, good night to you. Welcome, and thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I'm sure that Kyo what should I be calling you? Kyo Akuna? Should I call you Evan? I'm not really sure actually. Anyway, I'm sure that they appreciate it, and I am sure that Pixel appreciates it. You take care of yourself and have a great night. You and I are I am not funny, so I get it. Poggers champion. Oh, you can call me whatever. Call me when you want. Call me when you need. Call me by your name. I'll be on my way. Call me by your name. I do not care if you're lying. My real name is CJ though. Oh, I'll call you CJ if you don't mind. If you want me to change it, let me know. But yeah, it's really, really nice to meet you, and I'm really, really looking forward to having a really good D&D campaign with you. Don't worry about sucking. I think that I don't think that will improve, or I think the only thing that will actually get any worse if you think you suck is that you're just gonna have a really bad time. Just kind of, vibe. Enjoy yourself, Sing Lucky. I didn't leave yet. Bye. Bye bye. See you, drama. Bye. You roll just to suck. Easy. Oh, what did I roll last time? Oh, yeah, I rolled not to lose. Okay, I don't know if you were listening to our session 0, but I did roll to make sure that my character did not lose their shit. And that is a legitimate thing that I think everyone should do. Just roll not to lose your shit. Roll. I think that in one of my campaigns, I did also roll for my character not to just take a dump in the middle of a road. I am, like Pixel said, I am actually chaotic. So don't worry about doing something too weird. And don't worry about being too smart. Just relax, have a really good time, do whatever seems in character to you, and I think things will be okay, Same, man. I've been looking forward to it and dreading it for a month now. Don't forget manual position. My soul is keeping it. Yeah, okay, yes. I actually do need to remember that because we are cutting it to the end of the time where I need to actually log off and do my Genshin dailies. But yeah, thank you very much for the reminder. If you let roles help design a character, it's more fun in the long run. Yeah. It's why that while I did kind of create a pretty detailed history of where Seno came from, I don't think a lot of that is going to inform what I do with them because I do like letting the dice tell me how they are going to react to things. Or like there are some things you can't control. Like I did not give him any perception because I don't want him to notice things because I do want them to just be like oblivious to a lot. I don't want them to be like the noticer. I don't want them to always be the smart one because I played enough of those characters. The glamour's worn off, but I do want them to just be able. I do want them to be in a certain way, but at the end of the day, the dice rolls will tell me what kind of person that they are, and I think that's one of the fun parts about D&D. Damn, I wonder what stat that would be based off of, though. Wait, rolling not to shit yourself? Rolling not to shit yourself, I think, and that one was like a constitution saving roll, if I'm not mistaken. And then rolling not to lose my shit was a wisdom saving check. Like, you can phrase things in that way and we'll help you figure out what checks they are. Don't worry about it. But this band is going to be a fun side shoe. Yeah. All right. That's going to be the end of today's stream. Again, this is like a really fucked up stream because I am not at my domicile and nothing is working. But thank you for joining me. If you're watching the VOD for this, oh my fucking god, I'm so sorry about this stream. But I do hope you had fun because I had fun too. Show best shoe ever. Nice stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all take care of yourselves. Have a good night. I may or may not be streaming tomorrow, depending on whether I can get back into my garbage can. We'll see. But if I do, it'll probably be somewhere about 12 hours from now. Yeah. I had a pretty good time, and I hope you guys did too. Yeah, hopefully see you on Sunday. I'm really looking forward to it. Take care of yourselves. Have a good night or rest of the day or whatever the fuck time it is over there. And I'll see you later. Bye bye.